Women activists and other members of the civil society converged at the National Theatre to protest over a range of issues they felt were taking the country in the wrong direction. They cite what they refer to as abuse of the constitution, abuse of power by the parliamentarians who they accuse of milking the taxpayer dry, the proposal to raise the retirement age of judges, and possibly lifting of the 75-year presidential age limit.
Each time they come to amend the constitution, they think for us.
Hey!
Part of our prayer was going to pray against that evil of lifting the age limit.
The protesters had planned to move around the parliamentary building 7 times as they prayed for the MPs to debate policies for the good of the country and not their selfish interests.
We have been praying for this country. We meet and pray that Uganda may be peaceful. We pray against greed, we pray against immorality, we pray against idolatry, we pray against all these strongholds that are holding our country.
But the plans of the activists were cut short after police stormed the National Theatre and arrested them. The activists were bundled onto police patrol pickup trucks and driven to Kira Division Police Station. Their colleagues, lawyers and sympathizers followed them to the police station, and after a brief discussion with the police, the activists were later released. They condemned the police for the arrests.
And now we are here being arrested for wanting to pray for our country. That is not acceptable.
Because it now raises the question whether you can trust the police. Whether you can trust the police, that is, a policeman says, let me see your letter. You give it and the letter is removed from you. I don't know what that means. So it's important for me as a lawyer. I think it is really important for the police and the Uganda government to appreciate that they are supposed to uphold the law.
Kampala Metropolitan spokesman Emilian Kaima later told NTV that the women were arrested because they failed to follow police instructions in line with the Public Order Management Act.
Section 8 of that same act allows us to intervene and talk to you as we did and ask you to abandon that exercise. When it was done, if you did abandon it, some others didn't. Those who did not hid. Now, it means they did not obey, they disobeyed the lawful orders of the police officers.
Over the years, a number of women activists have been arrested for similar protests. In the most prominent case in 2012, 15 women from the opposition FDC party were arrested protesting police brutality following the squeezing of the breast of then FDC women's leader Ingrid Turinawe as police dispersed another opposition protest. Suhail Mugavi, NTV.